What's up, everybody? It's your boy Zay, and I'm back with another video. I hope y'all having a good day, spreading that good energy and maintaining those good positive vibes. In this video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the weather. The weather is nice outside today. People have a lot to say about weather sometimes. This is like a hypothesis, so we can be speaking a topic of science. Earth. Whenever I speak about the weather, I think of the earth, like the ground that I walk on, like the ground that I'm walking on, the earth. So some people might say like the weather comes from space. Some people might say like, oh, it's space, Or some people might make up some theory about the weather. But I often think about the earth when weather comes to mind. I think about the ground that we're walking on. So maybe nature. Now, what does the weather have to do with nature? The ecosystem, or like the environment, the terrain. It could have a lot to do with the terraformation of land. The mountains could have a lot to do with weather. Then the atmosphere. Then we could talk about the atmosphere. And then when we talk about the atmosphere, that's when it gets interesting, because the atmosphere is like dense. There's a density. So whenever I go outside and I think of the atmosphere, I think about air pressing down on me. So now I'm outside and I'm thinking, hopefully I'm not going to be suffocated by the atmosphere today, because there's too much air up there. So you never know. I'm just playing. So yeah, a whole lot comes into play when it comes to the weather. A whole bunch of elements come together, mix together. So depending on the land, depending on the mountains, depending on the ecosystem, then how do you think the weather is going to be like the next day or in the current moment? Maybe the weather terraforms the ecosystem itself. So maybe they're both playing into the same effect. Maybe that's how the principle of Mother Nature works. Maybe the principles of Mother Nature is like, okay, the weather is and atmosphere is gonna play into this effect, while the earth and the environment or the ecosystem is going to play into that effect, and it comes out, they all have similarities. They all connect in a way that work together to allow the earth and Mother Nature to work. But here's the thing. There's animals that take habitat. There's survival that plays into the same effect. Like the animalistic nature that when you go outside, those effects play out. Those same effects play out. For an example, if it's knowing one day you're going to have to go outside and wear a jacket, or on a rainy day you might have to wear a jacket. Now, what does space have to do with, or astronomy have to do with the weather? I think, again, it has to do with the Earth. So not only are we talking about the Earth, but even the sun and the moon. The moon could have something to do with the weather. The sun has a lot to do with the weather. So not only is that playing out on a scientific level, but we're also talking astronomically. Astronomy. It has a lot to do with life. What else was I going to say? But yeah, that's my hypothesis on weather. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, subscribe and drop a like. Izay signing out. Peace.